Might as well hook these together. We'll bring them both around at the same time. I'll let Lonnie bring these around. He's gonna check them over. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Stick around for a while. Third cutting's about to get laid down and taken off. So what we're doing is getting these chopper wagons pulled out, greased, tires checked. Greg's got his 2 race cars in here, bump and run style. He done pretty well. I said last time he probably been racing for 12 years. I was wrong, probably about close to 20. I quit aging him years back. He's a few years younger than me, so he's pushing 40, but he won some money, won some races with them cars. Another thing we got going on, we're putting new carpet in the farmhouse, the house that I was raised in and Dad was raised in, and all my aunts and uncles. So I'll take you in there maybe at the end of the video and show you how that's looking. But in the meantime, we've got to get our other roller bar hay rakes. We use them for like to merge the hay. We're gonna get them checked over too. We've also got the new Holland blower out, these big bad blowers. We're gonna adjust the paddles on them. This was the one that did work. It worked well after I pulled the other one off to the side, but it's supposed to pick up a nickel and leave a dime on the bottom of that. So Greg's gonna adjust that, because when we were filling that last silo for first cutting, it was blowing it up, but it wasn't blowing it all the way across that silo like he wanted it to. So some extra forking going on. There's our rake. That's what we're going to use as a merger. Clean these ends off before you plug them in. Come on, girl. Well, these are the rakes that we used to use to rake all our hay before we got that big Kuhn speed rake. See, we customized the dolly here because we used to have to go up some heavy hills, and it's not all as flat as some of our prime ground. But anyway, this has been put on reserve now just for merging third cutting and fourth cutting, because this you can crank them up and you got to stay off the ground. You don't want to be raking up little rocks and pebbles that'll go in the chopper and mess everything up. That speed rake, we're about to go buy it and get ready to use it today. We got a little hay down. That's ground driven. It runs on the ground, so can't use that to merge. Chopper out. That's how you know the summer's flying by. We're gonna slide down through this barnyard, make sure these cows got plenty of feed. I can see it from here, they do. They've been doing pretty well. It's starting to cool back down. A week prior, when I was in the hospital having the baby with Rochelle, humid and heck. These cows were hurting, but they're back on the incline. They drop quick, but then they come up slow. That's how it works. in and out, guys. I got a bottle of water, some cheese, and jerky just to keep me going. Mama's got both kids down. Her mother-in-law, my mother-in-law is here too, helping her, but kids are sleeping, so they wanted me to be very quiet and lay low so they can get some rest too. Baby's been sleeping through the night pretty good, but you know, every few hours she needs to eat, so not exactly easy. Here's that hay we're gonna start cutting. Got 1, 2, and 3 fields. Oh, we gotta watch her. There's some soybeans here starting to really come on too. We have arrived at our first destination. This is right across the street from our last field of prime hay. We're going to cut and chop at 70 acres across the road. This piece came up for sale. This is 10 acres. This isn't per se the best farm ground because it's got trees and some pines and a little pond back in there. But we own basically this whole road, Bowers Road, both sides of the road. There's only 2 houses and a dry cow lot. My brother's house, my little brother's house, and I'm all the way up on the corner to give you a layout. We didn't want to let this go because we don't want anybody building a house here. Farmers and neighbors, because we spread manure, and some people just don't understand what it takes to run a dairy farm. So we paid a pretty penny for this. This is a prime location for a house, 10 acres. Power's right there, but we're not building. We're gonna keep it. I'm gonna get you up in the air, give you a layout of this little spot, but that's why we bought it. We bought it to stop it from being developed. Together now. On my last pass here, I thought I'd get off, and you see how this would be a nice piece to own. It's already cleared, then it's got some outskirts of trees. I mean, look at them pine trees. It takes many, many years to grow that big. But I want to take you in here where I've never really walked out. A lot of big bucks sleep in here. Kind of a swamp. I said it was a pond, but it's more of like a swamp area. Check that out, guys. Got a lot of wildlife in there, some birds popping up. Goes all the way around back in that other corner. So this came with it. What I was thinking about doing is, since us farmers, dairy farmers especially, we can't go many places to get out much. Got an opening here, and there's another clearing back there, but I'm about a mile from here. What you do is you take the kids camping, load up some tents. We got this opened up back here. Take your truck, cooler, tent, and this is, you get back in here, you don't know where you're at. I mean, you don't have to go up north, you don't have to go hours away. You go 1 mile and you're camping. Those are all pine trees in there. And you could set up in there even. You know, with them pine needles, everything's dead in there. And here's your other opening. I don't know if you could, maybe some of you guys know, maybe someday you could clean that out, and that would be a good pond. I don't know much about dredging and pond clearing, but yeah, look at this. Here's your woods, guys. Quiet and calm in here. Can't beat it. You can clean all this up. Peaceful. Clouds are popping in full effect today. This girl's purring like a kitten. I looked it up, it's a 77. So this tractor's got 5 years on me. This instrument panel here, these are for lights. Guy put a bunch of lights on here. He must have been using it at night. We don't really use it, but that's what that is. It's got lights rigged up all over this tractor. See how I scrape them alleys out while I'm feeding them bunks up? Automatic feeders. Works good. A lot of maintenance. Stay on it. Not bad. There's your hay. Let that down a couple. We get done feeding, scraping these bunks up. I got a heifer I put in a maternity pen getting close to calving. We'll check on her. You're seeing cows come out. What you're seeing, they're coming out of the milking parlor. They're gonna go drink some water, and they're gonna go eat. How you doing, bud? Good girl. Just like that, this bunk's really starting to fill up. How you doing, girl? Feeling spunky tonight? Look at that one. Okay, cows are fed. Manure's scraped up. These cows just got done getting milked and they're eating. Refueling up for morning. I had a cow and a heifer in this maternity pen. This heifer, and the cow for that matter, they've been acting funny. Almost like the calf in there was twisted. And down in here, okay, good. Someone calved. Look at that calf. There's the heifer. She's got afterbirth. She was just moping around the barnyard. Couldn't get up very well. This leg is very swollen. I've been treating her. And I was hoping she could get this calf out of her. So then she'll be feeling a lot better. Lighten up the load, if you know what I mean. I see why. Big bull calf inside of her. And then here's a cow. She's looking like, hold on guys, I don't want you trampling on her. I'm gonna have to get out of here, but she kept. Good girl, you can see she looks kind of doggy. See her ears? We're gonna have to keep an eye on her. But like I say, she's feeling better now. You're just one big boy. You're one big boy. So making our way up to the front of this farmhouse here, the house I was raised in, the house Dad and his siblings were raised in. She's still going strong. Maybe need to clean up around these bushes. And that tree, we always kept it for privacy. It's kind of growing outward. But I'm going to show you a picture when they first moved in here. I found, like I said, I found some old original pictures. Take us back down memory lane. This first picture I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to show you them from all the same angles, was this house in the early 50s. If you look close on there, there was like a garden right up along here. And, you know, obviously the driveway wasn't as wide as it is now, and it never needed to be, but the garden was up close. As I was growing up, they moved the garden further down, so they kept it in the front. But so that was the house in that picture. Grandpa put on that sunroom, but that's a lot of years ago. We're talking like 70 years here. Next picture I'm going to show you is from 1972. My uncles were on a tractor right here. So that was what? That was 50 years ago. They were on a tractor right here. Obviously none of this stuff was like it is now, but there it is. It's kind of cool when you're going to see what the inside of that house looks like. No, my dad, my uncles, and all of my aunts, they were running around and raised in there, and so was I. My brother, both my brothers, my sister. Let's head in. As we make our way into the house, the first room I'm going to show you is the sunroom, the room that Grandpa put on. I'm going to have to take my shoes off. I'm going to go in here a little bit. Yeah, Dad got these granite steps put on. Well, there's a lot of memories on this porch. It's full of Mom's collectibles and things like that. I mean, all cow stuff. So bear with me walking through, but I want to show you a couple pictures of my childhood in this room. So first picture is me standing right here underneath this fan, my eighth birthday. I remember it like it was yesterday. Mom hung a bunch of stuff from this fan, and I remember it was like my day. She made a big deal about it. Second picture I'm going to show you, there was a couch here. Dad and Mom laying on the couch here, and I'm behind them, 5 years old. You still see? Good memory. Moving along, this is the kitchen. This is the big kitchen in the farmhouse. The next picture I'm going to show you is there was an old stove here, and we're sitting at this table. I'm on the far right. I got my He-Man shirt on. That's all my siblings. My older sister, my younger brother Greg, she's holding Greg, and my other brother Mark. So the whole clan's right here in the same very kitchen. I was 3 years old, so that was 37 years ago, that picture. Moving on to the living room. The new carpet has been installed. There's a big piece here they're going to cut for our runner when they start moving stuff in there. Look at the size of this place. This is an old house in very, very good condition. Well kept. Hey, next picture I'm going to show you. This was Grandfather's house to begin with. Here's a picture of him standing there. Must have been right before he ended up moving out of here. Late 70s, because then my parents ended up moving in here. But this is a great spot. They used to burn wood there. Now those are gas logs. But the same brick is still on the wall today. Look at this place. Now I've got another shot of my grandfather. Here's a master bedroom here. Well, back in the day, this was like the great blue room nobody ever sat in. We had the Christmas tree in there. No one ever went in that room. That was like the off limits. There used to be a wall from here to here, from this wall to this wall. This was my parents' bedroom. You had to go through a door here. So I'm going to show you a picture of Grandpa when there was a wall here, sitting down on his couch. And if you look good enough, he's got a little TV stand where he was eating. They had like a little tray for him right there. And that was him. That must have been right when he moved out. Next picture I'm going to show you, because now the TV's on this wall. Mom and Dad got this opened up, and it was just a great idea. This is a massive, massive room, all re-drywalled, and now the bedroom. But the next picture I'm going to show you is my siblings again. They used to have this pretty much walled off. Now he's got French doors on there, so for privacy in the bedroom. But the TV was right here when we were kids. So here's a picture of my sister, my brother, and I when we were kids in front of the TV. I was 2 years old in that picture, but last but not least, you see these big massive windows? Well, they've been changed. These are etched glass. This is just some nice, look at that trim. That's all oak trim. My dad got that done not too long ago. I want to show you a picture. They used to have the couch here. Like I said, there was a TV here. There was a wall running there. So they had a couch laying there. I'm going to show you a picture of Mom and Dad laying on the couch in 1990. I was 8 years old. Who knows where we were. They probably told us to go outside and they wanted to rest. Check it out. 1990. So I hope you like the walkthrough of this house. Yeah, these can lights were all put in. I figured I'd knock the farmhouse out to begin with. Like I said, they moved in here in the 50s and took excellent care of this master bedroom. I'm not going to take you upstairs, but there's 3 big bedrooms where my brothers and I grew up. And this spindle's been here forever. That is old and solid. They carpeted the steps. Small bathroom here, and this is the spare bedroom. So massive old farmhouse. Going another generation with someone else in our family. Started out with grandfather, so we hope to have this as long as the farm next 100 years. We want someone, you know, who knows? Grant might be in here. Maybe one of Grant's kids will be in here for all we know. We just know we got to take care of it and make it last for future generations. So I hope you liked the video. Like I said, we still got to go through a lot of Mom's knickknacks. But look at this sun porch. I mean, that, you talk about comfort. That even gets warm in the winter. All them windows. And it's just when they did stuff to this house, they did it right. That floor is solid. And there's also a mudroom out here. Washer and dryer got moved up from the basement. I mean, look at this place. It's huge. So it's just too big for Dad. He had to downsize, and it needs to be bringing another family to raise their kids. That's what a house like this is for. So I'm going to try to get another video together of the progress of the farm, but I figured I'd start here on the farmhouse. I hope you enjoyed it. Baby calf looks like she's doing healthy. Got that hay baled, and we'll start laying down third cutting, fill that silo. Okay, take care. See you in the next video. God bless.